Alright guys, welcome to your assignment. We're gonna go through it quickly. So let's begin right away. This is Windows 11. So very basic stuff, nothing much to look here. If you see at the settings, this is a very fresh Windows 11. So not like it is exactly as it is. I didn't change much. It's just a normal Windows 11. I'm running on a virtual machine because my system is already very much tweaked, but this should get the job done. So here you can see it's Windows 11 Pro, which is what normally most of us use anyway. So it's gonna be useful to understand how to make it work. All right, let's get started. First things first, you have to open up the benchmark sheet that we have given you, student ID benchmark sheet. So make sure you open that up. So the steps, this is the first screen, and this is the first thing that you need to see. But here's the thing, the Excel spreadsheet that I shared with you, or the Google sheet that I shared with you, you cannot change that. So first of all, make a copy of it. Make a copy, and when you're saving the name, so change this to your student ID. So let's say 2340918. This is your student ID, then benchmark sheet. Save it. So if you make a copy, it's gonna be saved, and you're gonna have your own copy. So this is yours. You can see this is your student ID. You have it, and no one else will have that. Okay, so you're gonna edit this, and remember, this file you have to submit afterwards. So it's very important that you have the right file. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to the first sheet, which is already in the right place. First tab. So here, first you need to give your student ID. So your student ID is, okay, we are taking this as an example, but in your case, just give your student ID. On this yellow box, just press Ctrl V. That's it. Once you do that, all the names for each and every file that you need to have are already done. So when you're saving the files, you just save them with these names. That's all. All right, let's get started. So the first things first, part 1. Okay, newly open your computer. This is a freshly opened computer. Nothing else is opened here, so that's fine. If you had something else running beforehand, just close your PC, or restart your PC. Just open this Excel spreadsheet or Google Sheet and start working. Step 2, using your phone, take a picture of your PC when it is on. All right, I'm gonna take that picture as well. So I am taking a picture of my system. So you take a picture of your system, your laptop or whatever you're using. Okay, I've taken my picture. All right, next. Press Win R, then write dxdiag. So press Windows button on your keyboard and R both together. It's gonna open up this run window. So here you write dxdiag. Press enter, click yes, and this is gonna open up the DirectX diagnostic tool. Here we have all the details about your PC, so we want this. So as it says, this tool will open up. Take a screenshot of the main screen. So how do you take a screenshot? So for the time being, every single time I need to open something, I'm gonna use command palette. I'm not gonna use the search. So it is what it is. If you don't know what the command palette is, basically what I'm using is, if you come here, I think it's under productivity. No, my bad. Utilities. Oh, here, this one, command palette. So basically I'm using this. In Windows 11 you have this. If you don't have that, doesn't matter, you can just use your search bar to open up the snipping tool. So for me, I'm just gonna use the shortcut, which is Windows Alt space, which opens up this command palette, and I can write snipping tool. You can just use whatever screenshot software you want. So press enter. Here, make sure you have it on window mode. We want it to be on the window mode. So we need a screenshot of this window only. So it's already highlighted. I just click and you can see it's already saved in one location, the screenshots folder. So we can open up this folder, by the way. So if you press the shortcut is Windows and E, this will open up your file explorer. If you don't want to do that, that's fine as well. Just open up the file explorer from the bottom, then go to pictures, then screenshots. I had a previous screenshot which I'm gonna delete. So as you can see, we only have the right screenshot, which is this DXDiag. Now you can rename them right away if you want. So just go here, screenshot. This is the name of the screenshot. So we Control C, the green box, then F2, or you can just right click and rename. Where is rename? No, I don't want so many. There, rename. Just Control V. So my screenshot is named according to my ID and the screenshot I took. All right, next let's go forward. Next, press Ctrl Shift Escape to go to Task Manager. So you can either press Ctrl Shift Escape, or you can just right click on this, the start button, click Task Manager. It's gonna open up this screen. So what we want to do, we want to go to take a screenshot of the CPU tab. So the CPU tab, if you go to Performance, then CPU. Now some of you might have a different on Windows 10, the Performance tab is up here. So just open up the Performance tab, and from there simply just take a screenshot of this, of the CPU. So there are many, we just want to take a picture of the CPU one. So we click on snipping tool, take a screenshot, we take a screenshot of this. There you go, done. I'm gonna rename it afterwards because I don't want to waste my time. So okay, then we take a picture of the memory tab. So we go to the memory tab, go to snipping tool again, take another screenshot. So this is for the memory, click again, saved again. By the way, on Windows 11 it's automatically saved, but on Windows 10 you have to save it yourself. So take it as it is. Just make sure to save the names the right way, that's all. Okay, so memory, also this screenshot is saved automatically in the screenshot folder. Next, download and install Passmark from here. So there are two sources. If we click on it, it's gonna download it right away. So okay, I have a lot of things open, so start download and the file will be downloaded. If you don't want to do this and you want to see the source yourself, you can also go to the second link. From there you can select your system and you can download. Same idea, I just shortened the process. All right, so once the file is downloaded, you need to set it up. So let's actually set up the Passmark. Yes, okay, I accept. See program files, okay, no problem. Next, install. So this is going to install Performance Test 11. We are going to use this to do a benchmark of our system before we do any kind of tweaks. All right, so let's launch Performance Test. Okay, so in this screen you're going to see that it's collecting a lot of information. So let it finish collecting all the information before you proceed with anything. And while that happens, we're gonna close up all the unnecessary tabs. We're just gonna keep this open. DXDiag is already done, we don't need this anymore. Task Manager is done, we don't need this anymore. Snipping tool is something we're gonna use all the time, so we'll keep it. And the screenshots are here. You know what, while this we're gonna rename them all together, so let's wait for that. Collecting temperatures, All right, as you can see, all the components you can actually select from here. You can hover over them, see what they are. It's quite fun, and if you click on it, if any of the on the hardware, you're gonna see all the details as well. This is virtual, so don't worry about it, because this is a virtual system. But as you can see all the details. So this has 8 gigabytes of memory and everything. So what we really care about right now is running the benchmark. So as you can see, if we go here, so we have downloaded and installed Passmark. So now we are going to run benchmark, and we are going to click confirm and yes. So make sure you don't run anything else. So I just have this open because I need this to proceed, so we're just going to keep that. So let's do that. Run benchmark, click on it. Yes, do all the tests. It's gonna take a while. Don't do anything else with your computer. If you wanna go use your PC, use your phone if you want, but don't do anything on your computer. So press yes, and this is gonna do all the benchmarks. So it's running all these tests, and it's going to give a lot of scores. So you can see a CPU score, 2D graphics mark, 3D score, your memory score, and disk mark. And actually there's a lot more here. You're going to see the data afterwards. You'll understand what's going on. So while this is running, just don't touch the computer. Let it finish everything, and then we're going to come back. Benchmark is done. For my particular case, you'll see that there was an issue with 3D Mark, but that's only because of the VMware that I'm using. So on your normal system, you're not gonna get any errors. But even if you get one error like this, do not worry, it's all fine. So what you're gonna do is, if you go back to our task list, so once the benchmark completes, take a screenshot of the result. So this is the screenshot of the result. So we open this snipping tool again and take a screenshot of this window only. Okay, this is automatically saved. Well, let's check. Yeah, it's saved. Next, we also need to take another thing. So we took a screenshot, but we also need to save the results as text. This is very important. So go to the Passmark again, press OK. OK, and then on File, select Save Results as Text. So you need to save it somewhere. I suggest save it in the same place as your screenshots. So this is the place. We are gonna save the file here. Keep it as it is. Just export. So once you do that, you're gonna see a perf result. So we got all this. So these are the steps for the first part. So we need to rename the files to the right thing. So let's rename them accordingly. So the last file that we had, the text file, we want to rename it to this. So we Control C, go here. So performance results. So F2 or rename, whatever you want to do. Right click, you can find rename. Control V. Save, the file is saved. Then we also have Task Manager memory. So let's see which one is the memory. This is CPU, so not this one. This is the memory. So F2 or rename, whatever you wanna, however you wanna do it. We Control V. So the name that was here just got pasted here. Lastly, we have the CPU. So ID, Task Manager, CPU before, Control C. So we can see this is the CPU. So right click, rename, Control V. So now if you look here, everything is named. Oh, hold on, we have something here. Oh, one last thing, the passmark result that we got. So one is the text which is saved already, but we also need to save the screenshot that we had. So F2, Control V, passmark result before, and you have your ID at the front. So these are the 5 files, as you can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We also had one more file for a picture of your system. So this is real life. So this is in your phone. Excuse me. So you have to somehow save this to your system. So make sure to save it in your phone or transfer that to your computer so that you can save the file accordingly. So in total, you are going to have 6 files. From the computer, you are going to have 5 and 1 from your phone. So we are gonna save all this. Just to make it easy for us, we are gonna save it in a folder called before. So we took all the files to a folder named before, so the next time all the screenshots come in, it's gonna be for the ones after. So with that being said, part 1 is done.